So they're indicating there is no media.
Respectfully, we'd like to respectfully request exam, yeah.
Okay, would people have their witnesses available the 23rd?
Yes, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person of these matters, September 23rd, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Freshour in both matters. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court does call the case of the people versus Demetrius Job.
Good morning, Your Honor. Please, Honorable Court, David Burgess on behalf of Demetrius Job.
All right, what are your name, sir?
Demetrius Job.
Thank you. What are we doing?
We're setting a preliminary exam on this matter.
Discovery is complete.
Yes, Your Honor.
People have their witnesses available the 23rd.
Yes.
Preliminary examination, September 23rd, 2025, 9 a.m. That is before Judge Barr.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Bond continue.
Meet you.
Court does call the case of the people versus Quentin Coleman Ebersol.
And then on behalf of the people.
Your Honor, Joe Simon on behalf of Mr. Coleman Ebersol. State your name, Quentin.
Quentin Coleman Ebersol.
Your Honor, in this case, the people and I are engaged in some negotiations. There's also a little bit of continuing discovery. Ms. Zenda is going to be leaving town next week, but she and I have pledged.
What?
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Oh.
Do I have a new last name I need to learn? Because I keep tripping over Londi.
Never know till they get back. We will.
Yeah.
We won't. Sweet. Go ahead. It's been hard, Ashley. I'm sorry.
In any event, we have pledged to try to make a resolution actually before she goes. And we're asking the court because part of that resolution may involve possibly a stipulation as to bond. So asking the court if it would adjourn the matter 1 week, and we will not address bond today in consideration of those discussions.
But hold it. Zenda won't be here next Thursday.
Right, but we're hoping that we will have our matters resolved by when she leaves so that somebody else can just stand in her stead.
She's leaving Tuesday.
She told me.
I'm sad.
Me too.
I'm happy for her. But I'm sad.
I'll be back.
Okay, that makes me feel better. All right. Don't like to do that, but I will. Understanding that September 18th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continues.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Another treatment release, plus talk of securing housing. Classic stabilize the basic strategy. Translation, court is betting that structure beats short-term jail. Quick poll, what works better for reducing repeat offenses? Rehab with housing or tougher bounds?
Court does call the case, People versus Juliet Burns.
Morning, Your Honor. Raymond Cook. Good morning. I'm Rob J. Toole on behalf of Barnes. Judge, I'd like to give you a sad story. This is you being the considerate judge you are, this could be a tearjerker, but not being facetious. I was appointed yesterday at 4:00. I met with her last night at the jail. They told me she was in a long line of list people to be released. They didn't know when she was going to be released. I told her if she was released, she had to be here at 9 a.m.
Is this where we get to the sad part?
Well,
Because she's not here.
She's not here, but
She got released. She's not here. I'll let you go.
And she doesn't have a phone. So I called her friend at the apartment who was racing down to the 5th floor of the apartment complex. Judge, long story short, can I get a 1-week adjournment on this matter?
Did you cry? No,
No?
she's not here.
Judge, I understand that, but she may have been released at 1 o'clock last night. All I'm saying is, can we get a 1 week adjournment, please?
Here's what I will do. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of 10,000. Cash surety. That warrant I will not issue until
Late September?
September 16th.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate your,
What?
so we could technically walk in next week then.
Okay, technically do anything you want. I don't know where you're walking into. The jail?
I'll just let that go. Thank you.
All right. Calls the case. People versus Sean Odom.
Alexander, on behalf of the people.
Yes, Your Honor. Brandon Bird on behalf of Sean Odom. Mr. Odom, can you please state your full name for the record?
Sean Martell Odom.
Question adjournment.
Please, Your Honor.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned September 25th, 2025, 9 a.m. Yes, Esteban.
Your Honor, it's come to my attention that Mr. Odom has tried to call the victims listed on the court from his own pen 7 times since he was arraigned. He wasn't able to connect, but at this time I'd be asking that his phone just revoke, given that he's using his own pen to call her listed number after being arraigned and will not have contact.
Mr. Bird.
Respectfully, Your Honor, I haven't been presented with any evidence of that matter, and we just respectfully request that he keep his phone calls until it's presented to me in the court.
Well, certainly you'll be entitled to a hearing, but in the interim, defendant's phone privileges are hereby revoked. With that change, bond will continue. Thank you.
And what was
25th.
25th? Thank you.
Yes, sir. Court does call the case, People versus Cedric Green, no relation.
People.
Wow.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Beautiful day today.
Well, you're gonna change that.
No. Well, Judge, just for the record, Christina Costantino appearing on behalf of Mr. Green. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear that Mr. Green has arrived yet to court. I was
You
just,
expecting him?
yeah, sure. I mean, I was just assigned his case yesterday. So perhaps he has not received my letter yet, asking him to contact me and that sort of thing.
You sent a letter?
I did send a letter, always do.
Did you email?
Just in case. I did email. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I also called, but I have not been able to get in touch with him, unfortunately. So given that,
Mentioned that letter.
the letter, the mail,
Yeah.
not that quick. But I would ask respectfully for an adjournment of this matter so I can have a little bit more of an opportunity to allow the mail to get to him and, contact him.
Really? Constantino, you called them and you sent an email.
I don't know if that
We're waiting
contact
on
info-
snail mail?
I don't know if the contact info is valid. You never know. People's numbers change pretty rapidly these days.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $10,000 cash surety. That warrant will issue immediately.
Thanks, Judge.
Thank you.
Can't say I didn't try.
No, you did. That was an epic fail. All right. Court calls the case, People versus Sherry Walker.
And yes, Your Honor, Brandon Bird on behalf of Sherry Walker. Ms. Walker, can you please state your full name for the record?
How you doing?
All right, we got a little bit going on here today, Your Honor. My client she wants to plea. She completed Down Farms. I did speak with Sister Prosecutor who said if we provide a certificate of Down Farms, that she would allow her to plead to a retail fraud second. Ms. Walker wasn't able to go back and get her certificate.
Go back where?
Go back to her cell to get her certificate. She did ask the officer And I also,
They were a little busy.
right, Don
Yeah,
Farms was a
yeah.
little busy. There's a lot of busy, but I did, try to see if I could find Don Farms within the building, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a hold of him. So I know Ms. Walker doesn't want to adjourn this anymore, and she wants to take responsibility for her actions and take Sister Prosecutor up on her plea. I'm wondering, first of all, if you have a copy, and if you want
Of what?
of her Don Farm certificate.
That'd be a no.
Big turn. April Black admits pushing an officer and takes a misdemeanor plea. Watch the judge explain rights and consequences. It's a mini masterclass in plea colloquy. If you were advising her, would you have taken this deal or rolled the dice at trial?
Okay, if not, then
Can I get it for her
What?
later on? Can I have her to send it to you later on?
I gotta give it to the prosecutor.
Okay.
Then unfortunately, I did everything I could, but we're gonna have to adjourn this matter. But I would like to address bond on Ms. Walker.
Here's what I'll do. I'll let you address bond if you want. Rather than adjourn what would be a customary 2 weeks, I would adjourn it out 1 week if it's a certificate, because the other paperwork has to be completed for me to take the plea in any event.
Thank you.
Will that work for you, Ms. Walker? I realize you don't want it adjourned, but
Okay, can you say that again? Repeat that?
I'll adjourn it out 1 week, which would be a shorter time period than I normally would.
Okay.
Because you've got the certificate, it just needs to get there. They also then have to fill out paperwork for me to take the plea. So I'll do that for you.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Okay,
Absolutely.
I'll do that for you. I'm not doing
Thank
it for him.
Okay, good.
Okay?
Right.
Whoever you do it for, Your Honor, I appreciate it.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned September 18th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Right.
Thank you. Court does call the case of the people versus Clyde Harris.
Morning, Your Honor. Raymond Cook for the people.
And Harris?
Twice.
No, Judge, this one's here.
Oh, I told you, he knew his name.
Here and looking very professional, Judge. Christina Costantino, appearing on behalf of Mr. Harris, who is present here. Mr. Harris, could you please state your name?
Malachi Harris.
So I told you.
Judge, this is a date and time set for PCC. I was just assigned on Mr. Harris's case this week, so we would be respectfully asking for an adjournment of the probable cause conference to ensure discovery is complete.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned September 25th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Thank you. Malachi, thank you. Courthouse case, people versus Preston Jackson.
I should spell this for people. It is Carlo Maribel, who has been being in out. She's currently in an out situation.
What do you mean?
She's not present in the Zoom room, but she has been.
Where did she go?
I don't know, there's been no communication, so it might just be a while.
Okay, I'll have to pass your matter. We're gonna try to get your attorney.
She had
up on
told me
your-
she was trying to postpone my date till the 22nd, so me and my co-defendant would come in on the same. That's what she told me. She told me that she had postponed it to the 23rd.
Does he have co-defendants on the 23rd?
I know there is a code.
Brandon Jackson.
We were trying to make the cases meet up, but okay.
First name is Brandon. He's on the full third. And that is correct, Your Honor.
So your understanding is she was gonna try to set the preliminary examination for that date? Okay,
That's what she told me anyway.
I had no communications with Miss Maribel, but I have no reason to doubt that.
well, I don't have a reason to doubt it either. I just can't do that without her being present. So if it were an adjournment, I might be able to slip that by and then talk to her afterwards, but for a preliminary examination, I'd have to have her here.
Yes, sir.
So we'll send you back and then we'll try to get your call back up. Okay. Court does call the case of the people versus James Williams.
Morning, Your Honor, Raymond Cook, for the people.
Christina Costantino appearing on behalf of Mr. Williams, who is present via Zoom. Mr. Williams, can you please unmute your device and state your name for the record?
Yes, ma'am. James Henry Williams III.
Okay.
Judge, we have been going through a rather lengthy mitigation process. I did receive mitigation reports this week. And so we will need a little bit of additional time to have some further negotiations now that those are complete. So we'd be asking for an adjournment of the PCC.
25th, September 25th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bound continue.
Thank you very much, Judge.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Court calls the case of the people versus Eric Brackman.
Trevor Maybo for the people.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Assistant Blood Defender Davia Lebo on behalf of Mr. Brackman, who is in custody.
That's what I have. See you back there, Brackman? Yeah. Who do you have up? I'll take whoever you have. Huh?
We'll go.
Okay.
Release to treatment at Bear River is on deck, but notice the logistics. Acceptance does not equal transport. Courts often adjourn short to confirm bed dates and moves. Do you think rehab first is the right call here, or should custody continue until completion?
Eric Brackman. Thank you. All right, what are we doing?
Your Honor, I do have a green sheet. We're going to be requesting an adjournment. I wasn't for some additional negotiations with the prosecutor. I was informed earlier today that they filed an amended complaint increasing the charge to third-degree fleeing and eluding.
Your Honor, that's true regarding my intent, except the court's not going to have that. I attempted to prepare it at the end of the day yesterday after discovering a prior felony on the defendant's record for fleeing and eluding, and then wasn't able to have it ready for the court this morning, but I intend to do so.
September 25th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bound continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. I think, where's this person? Yoder. They got him. Her. Court calls the cases of the people versus Jessica Yoder.
Christina Costantino appearing on behalf of Ms. Yoder in case number ending in 1282 FY.
And Stephanie Cannon appearing on cases ending in 1283 and 1060.
Wow. Yes.
I'm here.
It was a lot quieter last week.
I haven't said anything.
What?
Yes, it was, Your Honor.
Yeah, you
Yes.
weren't here.
I wasn't here.
Everybody
I missed
commented
you
on how
though.
quiet it was.
I missed this whole thing.
We missed you too.
It was so sad.
Oh, constantly. Nobody here missed it. All right, anyway, go ahead. What are we doing?
Well, first, Ms. Yoder, can you state your name for the record?
Jessica Yoder.
Thank you, Michelle.
Judge, we need a little bit of additional time for further negotiations. We are trying to work out a global resolution for Ms. Yoder in all of her matters. So we would be asking for an adjournment of the PCC.
Are you saying in all of these matters or are there other matters elsewhere?
Well, Judge, she has these matters. She has a violation of probation up before Judge Washington in 14B, as well as one other matter in front of you. That's a misdemeanor matter.
Right. And so the one before Judge Washington, when is that set for?
Judge, it was supposed to be heard this week, but it got moved to the 18th. Is that correct, Jessica? The 18th of this month, September.
So what I'll do is I'll adjourn probable cause conference to the 25th, 2025 at 9. Bond will continue.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Court calls the case of the People versus James Abbott. Ready. Can we get
Permission. My client, he suffers from, okay. His wife also has a, device which helps him hear too. Now it's running.
okay, I don't, will that work for you, sir? Or will that work for you?
It's a little better, yeah.
It's, okay, that's,
It's not a volume problem for me, I just hear like, it's noise for me, so we're amplifying it a little bit more, but it's better.
but will it work for you or you want the other device? Whichever one, you want the one your wife has or you want this one?
Let's do this.
That one? Okay, very good.
Thank you. Your Honor, today is the date and time set for the probable cause conference. Will we respectfully be requesting that a preliminary examination date be set?
Discovery is complete.
To the best of our knowledge, Your Honor.
People have their witnesses available the 23rd.
Yes, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person will be set September 23rd, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Freshour.
So I'm not sure if I put my appearance on the record. Did I do that? Lauren Brown?
Go ahead, now, put it on.
Lauren Brown, Deputy Chief Public Defender, appearing with and on behalf of Mr. Abbott.
Bond will continue. All right.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you, sir. Court does call the case of the People versus James Chapman.
And is that on behalf of the people?
Brian Bowling on behalf of Mr. Chapman.
Thanks.
State your name for the record, James.
James Chapman.
Judge, we're here for a PCC today. I'm asking that this matter be set for an exam, and I believe all discovery to be complete.
We just motion for dismiss.
I agree, but yeah, that'd be nice.
Bless you. Would people have their witnesses available the 23rd?
We'll do our best, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person will be set September 23rd, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Barr.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bond will continue. Thank you.
Judge Barr.
Court does call the case People versus Tanisha Aiken.
People. Assistant Public Defender again at Apple appearing on behalf of Ms. Aiken. No.
Aikens, will you state your name for the record?
Tanisha Akins.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we're asking for an adjournment for some continued plea negotiations.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned to September 25th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Court calls the case of the People versus Curtis Damon.
Your Honor, people.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Mr. Damon. Mr. Damon, state your name for the record.
Curtis Mitchell Damon.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, regarding the probable cause comments, we're asking for a preliminary examination date. I would like to address bond, and there's also a bond violation to address as well.
Yeah.
It's a little bit old. I think it's from early August, late July.
Well, let's get your preliminary examination set. What was the subject?
A positive scram.
So right now he's sitting here with no bond.
Correct, yes.
Okay. Discovery is complete.
To my knowledge, yes.
People have their witnesses available the 23rd.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I'll set preliminary examination September 23rd, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Fresh Hour. Okay, go ahead. I have it in front of me now. From June 25th.
June?
That's the one I have. Well, yeah. August 12th, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Enrollment date was June 25th. I'm sorry.
Okay.
August 12th.
Just want to make sure I was coming from the right headspace. So I did have a chance to speak with Mr. Damon regarding the violation. He is going to admit to the violation today for the positive drug or the positive alcohol results. He did, for the court's information and I guess bond, relates bond as well, he did complete 30 days at Sacred Heart inpatient treatment. He got out and essentially relapsed. Right after that relapse, he had a mental health crisis and was hospitalized at
Health Source.
Saginaw. I did speak with his fiance, who's a social worker for Salvation Army, and she did provide me with all the information. He was petitioned by the court for hospitalization due to suicidal ideation. He completed, I think, 12 days there in an inpatient psychiatric hospital, and that's why he missed his last probable cause conference date that was scheduled for August 7th. There was also the warrant, already the warrant in place that was kept in place. So given all that, Mr. Damon obviously has been through a lot over the last couple of weeks. He is back into compliance with his mental health treatment. He's on new medication, and I also verified this with his fiance that is really helping and has changed his disposition. New medication that he wasn't on before. He's also on abuse, thank you. And they referred him to AA, NA, and a support group, which he's been attending since leaving the Saginaw Hospital. So given all that, I think Mr. Damon is on the right track. He was fully honest with me about his relapse, and is really ready to get out, get his life back together and stay sober. He's now has over a month sober. So we're asking for his release.
How long has he been in?
10 days.
Okay, go ahead.
And for the violation, I'd ask for credit for those 10 days. And he's willing to comply with any bond conditions the court may order moving forward.
Response.
Your Honor, I have some concerns. The court's aware he was on strength tether. He was still continuing to drink. It sounds like he was released inpatient. After that, he still continued to drink. What's been happening hasn't been working. And I don't know what else we can do other than keeping him in custody at this time in order to ensure that he continues not to drink and continues to remain sober. I have some concerns given that the underlying facts in this case involve his drinking as well. The report indicates he also had some warrants out related to some alcohol offenses at the time. He was threatening to harm another individual, was being rowdy and obviously resisting police officers due to his intoxication. So I just have concerns given this pattern of drinking, especially while on bond, his inability to control his drinking, that if this court were to release him, that he would just continue drinking and violating them.